Yup, I just did level 4, and level 4 is the worst level in this game. Because crossbow is bad, but at least it's a little short. This level, so bad. Yo, I told you this game was sexist. Yo, you guys couldn't hear it, but here's what she said. She said, I bet I got more trophies than you. And he said, bake-offs don't count. Yo, he wallin'. So, Gnome Sweet Gnome starts off fine enough. You start with that big jump, but you know how Motoplex started you like that and Bird Up started with a big, like, with an entire section that you can only start on? Yeah, it's like that. So you're not going to have that jump ever again. You start with that and that's it. Right there, I would highly advise avoiding that flaming hoop. It's just really small. It's not worth the risk. You don't get that many points, and you're going to crash easy. And this level's annoying just because there's a lot of dirt, and the ramps aren't that huge, so it's really hard to build speed. And this is the longest course by far, which means you're going to start staling out your tricks really quick. And the worst thing in this game is when you stale out your tricks and you get like no boost and freak out from them. As you can see, when I jump, there's like a green grass to my right and left. If you touch that at all, if you land on there at all, you will die. So you can't even like ride on there and then go back on the track. Nope. I always go left here. I'm not even sure what's on the right side, to be completely honest. And I honestly don't care. I think you go on that bottom part down there, and I'm not even sure what to do down there. So I just stay my ass on the left. Here, I typically go up there, but I missed it somehow. I like went through it. And I like going right because I think it's a little slower, but the ramp you get is way better. So I always go right. And this is the biggest jump in the level. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. It's barely bigger than that crossbow jump. I mean, you'll get your freak out meter on it, but I don't really have anywhere to use it. I always go left here. I think the right side's basically the same exact thing. Oh, wait, no, the right side has like a little bit of a bigger jump. It has like a fake big jump. It has a jump that makes you think you're about to get some big air, but it's really not. It's like a beginner's trap. So right now I got no boost and full freak out. Thanks. You can knock around these little gnomes to get like no points. It's basically the equivalent of the boxes in Motoplex. I got screwed over by dirt. But yeah, Gnome Sweet Gnome is just really annoying. Like, if you played it before, you just know. It's like after Burn Up, you're like, okay, I'm ready for this game to take the next step. Give me the next level. It's going to be good, right? Like, they know how to make levels now. Motoplex and Burn Up are good, and it's got Gnome Sweet Gnome. And they're like, yeah, someone thought this was a good idea. I mean, this level was just so boring. Alley oop. Alright, yeah, I am using the National Pride bike now. I'm probably gonna go back to, I forgot what Albie's second bike was called, but I like the tricks on there way better, and it gives me jumping and landing. I think this gives me, like, speed and control, so probably gonna swap over. This is the only part of the level I like. I like this little mini part where you got a bunch of ramps and you can keep your freak out going. I like this part. The only bad thing about this part is if you land on the grass, then you'll just die. But I don't mind this part so much. This is really the only part I like. Besides the very beginning where you get that big jump. Darn, trying to keep my freak out. I always like to do a seat grab there because it kind of puts you through the window or a heart attack or any kind of trick that makes you go like horizontal like that. I like to do that. Because I mean, what tricks you do will affect you. Like if you do a trick that puts like your body at risk of getting hit, like say like Lazy Boy, it kind of protects you. But if I were to do something like I'm trying to think. if I do a trick where like I'm going off the bike, if I do a trick where like I'm going to the left like that, say like there's a wall to my left and I hit that trick, I will crash. So you always gotta be wary of that. Sometimes it's best to use certain tricks in some situations. Make sure you don't get hit by anything. Like, you know, sometimes when I'm going through flaming hoops, I might do like a C grab so I can fit through. Instead of doing something like a bar hop where I'll put my legs up and I'll probably get hit by the ring. So that's just something to keep track of. But overall, we're back to the gritty, dark look. I mean, I just don't like how this level looks at all. This level looks boring, uninspired, it's dark, it's a maze. It's supposed to be like a maze or something. There's just nothing here. There's this big gnome that always watches you on the top of the map. There's really nothing here. I mean, there's some signs, there's some crowds, but there's no big set pieces. I mean, the big set pieces are supposed to be like the fake animals, like this crab you jump over. Like, I never got any satisfaction doing a trick over this crab. Like, you just don't get enough airtime. It doesn't feel anything. Like, if the crab was moving or something, maybe. Like, Motoplex, you had that big jump with the flaming hoop. You had that part where you break the glass. And then Burn Up always speaks for itself. You have the mountains and the trees. And even Crustboat, you have, like, that shortcut with the mines. And then, you know. But this map... No, man, it's just worse than Crustball because Crustball's over pretty quick, but this map just drags on. And believe me, playing this map 3 times is infuriating. I mean, once you beat it once, just the fact that you have to play it again. Who the hell wants to play this map more than they ever have to? Like, I can maybe talk myself into playing Crustball for some reason, but this map, hell no. I hate this map with a passion. Especially this part of it. This part of it is awful. I'm going to show you guys the fake ramp, I guess, since I believe I'm so far ahead. You look at this. You think you'll get some big airtime? Nope. The first time I went through there, I did like my freak out and I fucking crashed. Because I thought it was going to be a big jump. But no, of course. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this bike. Not a big fan of this map. So, yeah. I ain't got nothing else to say about Gnome Sweet Gnome. Ain't nothing sweet about it. It's shit. But thankfully, after this, the game puts us through not too many punishments because now we're going to be on the 5th level, which in my opinion is the best level by far. I still can't get over how he told that bitch to go through a bake sale. God, I can't upgrade shit. This is why you want to do all your combos. Once you get every bike and you get a decent amount of jumping. And that's another reason you want jumping, because jumping basically let you max out the rest of your stats. I don't think I've really ever played this game without max stats, but it's not that big of a deal. Because I think the AI, it's one of those games where if you get faster, the AI gets faster. So, like, if I don't put anything in the speed, the AI is not going to be super fast. So, it's one of those things. And we are finally going to go to Let It Ride, which is in Laughlin, Nevada. I never heard of that in my life, but this is obviously a Vegas-inspired level. Racing is cool, lets you more of those winning ways. Not today.